Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Doug Knacker from Hissy Fit Reptiles, and in today's video, I'll be showing you an update on what's going on with some of the pairings, showing you actually some literal locks that I have going on right now. 7 out of the 11 females I have breeding this season are showing follicle growth, so I'll be showing you which girls those are, and also what they're being paired to, so you kind of know what to expect as far as some really awesome babies this season. Also, an update on the 3 most recent additions to Hissy Fit Reptiles, some really great stuff that I'm working with, and I'm really excited to show you guys what exactly that is. And for the giveaway, we're going to be showing you at the end of this video what you're going to have a chance to win. Just got to comment down below in this video, and you'll have a chance to win the prize. And the prize will be given away on May 2nd. So Monday, May 2nd, we'll be doing a live stream showing who's going to win that prize, and yeah, excited for that kind of stuff as always. So, without further ado, let's get into the ball pythons. Let's show you what we have going on here at Hissy Fit Reptiles. These are Reptiles Remixed. Alright, nice lock there from the Pastel Calico Red Stripe Yellow Belly Het Desert Ghost Female, pairing with the Mystic Het Desert Ghost Male. Really excited about some possibilities for some really awesome Desert Ghost combos. I just realized the other day that I produced a Pastel Mystic Red Stripe a few years back, and this is a chance for me to produce a Desert Ghost version of that. So very, very cool. I'm hoping, obviously I hope that there's other stuff in there as well, calico in there and yellow belly, all that kind of good stuff. So really excited for this clutch. And she has 6 follicles. So probably only going to pair her a few more times and stuff, and everything should be looking good as far as getting a nice clutch from her. Hopefully they're nice fertile eggs, and hopefully then at that point we hit some really awesome odds. Alright, so this pairing here, he's locked up with her. This is a pied, and she's possibly a fire, but her babies that came out from the last clutch definitely looked like there was more going on. Some people said maybe fire or whatever. And she's being paired with a Firefly Clown. So the reason why I decided to put the Firefly Clown with her is if she is a fire pied, then I should get some black-eyed leucistics. So regardless, even if she's not fire, no big deal. I can still maybe end up with some Firefly, double het, clown pied. So everything will be 100% double het clown pieds. She's got like 5 follicles in her, so she should go. Hopefully we get some nice fertile eggs, and yeah, excited for this one. So be interesting to see if she proves out to be fire. She was purchased as just a pied, but I've had a lot of people tell me that they think she's has something else going on with her, maybe fire or vanilla or something like that. Nice thing is, if this Firefly Clown, if it's vanilla, I would get vanilla creams and stuff instead of black-eyed leucistics. So, but if she's fire, black-eyed leucistics. If she's just nothing, maybe I'll just, maybe it'll be something else, or otherwise it's just a pied. So, excited to see what comes from this. And finally, we're breeding and pairing for today. This is a Super Pastel Yellow Belly, and we think Phenomenon. If you're not familiar with the Phenomenon gene, I'll probably try doing some kind of a update on that. But she's possible Hepad, 50% possible Hepad, And this male here is a pastel mahogany, 100% het pied. So hopefully if she is Hepad, we maybe see some pieds from this combo. But yeah, this is I called her the Sizzler for the longest time, so you can get, if you want to go back on previous videos, she was produced from a pastel gravel Hepad bred to a pastel ivory. So being that the mom was a pastel ivory, every single one of her babies was yellow belly. And this was a super pastel as well as that. However, this is a lot different than what a super pastel yellow belly looks like as an adult. And even as baby, it's clearly obvious that she was not just a super pastel yellow belly. There's a good chance that there was the phenomenon gene floating around in that pastel ivory that I had. So yeah, that was something that came to my attention after I didn't even have her anymore. It's part of the fun with ball pythons, trying to figure stuff out, right? But yeah, again, she's also a possible Hepad, so that's why I'm putting this guy with her. So you could potentially make some, super pastel mahogany yellow bellies that are pied. So if she proves out, and the phenomenon in the mix, I'm not sure. I have to look up what the mahogany phenomenon stuff looks like. I believe that has been produced, so should be a good clutch, or an exciting clutch. She does have follicles. I believe there's like 5 or 6 follicles in her, so exciting stuff. This is the Fire Hypo. She had a prelay shed a few weeks ago, so she actually only has a couple more weeks to go, another week or two to go before she lays her eggs. And typically she's laying in a perfect coil. Right now she is not, but really excited to see what she ends up producing. As a reminder, I had the Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost, 66% possible Het Clown, 50% possible Het Hypo, bred to her. So she is key to helping prove out the male being Het Hypo. If he proves out to be Het Hypo, that would be awesome, because then I could possibly get some hypo visuals. That will be 100% Het Desert Ghost. At a very minimum, I'll be able to get Het Desert Ghost and Het Hypos, along with whatever genes are in there. So this is a fire, so there could be fire, it could be pastel in there, it could be Enchi as well. It's that's, so if he proves out, awesome. If he doesn't prove out, we still have double hets, so that's pretty cool. We are looking at 5 eggs from her, so not a big sample size, but if he ends up proving out to be Het Hypo, that is actually a 1 in 2 shot at hypo visuals. So yeah, shouldn't take a whole lot, but if I don't hit any, then we just try again. This is a pastel Het Clown. This is part of the joint project with Gotham City Exotics. She was paired with my red stripe Het Clown. So we're looking at making pastel red stripe clowns, and just red stripe clowns in general. And she just had her prelay shed a few days ago, so we're looking at about another 3.5 weeks or so before we're probably going to get any eggs from her. But I believe, if I remember right, I palpated about 6 or 7 eggs in her follicles, so hopefully nice fertile eggs. This is another snake from Gotham City Exotics, the joint project, and that is the red stripe Het Clown. And with her, they did not lock so far this time since I put him in, but the last time he was paired with her, they had a nice long lock. And she has 9 or 10 follicles in her, so not sure when we're looking at her getting ready to lay. As of right now, I don't have an ultrasound machine, so I can't look at the follicle sizes specifically, but I did palpate 9 or 10 eggs in her. And she is a Het Clown, so we're looking at red stripe clowns and clowns, basically for visuals. So not much else going on with this one as far as what we're expecting, but just hoping to get a few red stripe clowns out of there, or clowns in general, I guess. This is the GHI Hepad She has 7 or 8 follicles in her, and she was bred by the Pastel Mahogany Hepad. So of course we're looking at GHI Mahogany Pieds, and if there's pastel in there, that's fine too, but I really want to make some GHI Mahogany Pieds so I can make some building blocks for Suma GHI Pieds eventually, and Suma GHI Hepads, and just honestly GHI Sumas. Those are amazing. They're called the Abyss. If you haven't seen those, definitely check them out. Just a pitch black snake. But this is key for that. Hopefully making what I would consider probably a perfect panda, one that wouldn't have any kinking issues or any of the major issues that super black pastel pieds have and super cinnamon pieds. So again, this girl, we're looking at 7 or 8 eggs from her. Hopefully, again, as every female, hopefully they're fertile. Alright everybody, this is a GCR line, that's Gateway City Reptiles. So GCR line Axanthic pied female. So this girl is awesome. She is feisty, but she is awesome. The GCR line of Axanthic is just awesome. If you haven't seen the GCR line yet, I guess you have now. But this is one of the better examples of Axanthic that I've seen. One of the better lines in my opinion. So, a little bit of background info, I guess, is the stock of GCR line stuff came from the same stock of the Marcus Jane line. Not saying they're the same, just saying that the animals that produced the GCR line stuff came from the same stock of animals that the Marcus Jane line stuff came from. It could still be different, but this line is not compatible with VPI or TSK or Jolliffe or however you say it. So and it's also not compatible probably with the black Axanthic. So yes, this is again the GCR line, and it's being worked on right now to find out if it's compatible with the MJ line, the Marcus Jane line. So we will see. It's not being done from me; it's being done from someone else. So, but yeah, really excited to have this girl in the collection. If you've seen the adult GCR line Axanthic stuff as adults, they look phenomenal. Hold the black and white color, or silverish color very well. There are some Axanthics that once they get to be adults, this is pretty much brown and black like a normal. But really nice. Love opening a tub and seeing this girl because it's just that stark contrast against the coconut husk that I have in there, the Reptichip, and it just looks so awesome. So really excited to get some stuff into this. Obviously I'm going to want to work Desert Ghost into this eventually, and among other things. So really excited to have this girl in the collection. Alright, this right here is a pastel cryptic or Krypton, and thing is awesome. If you're not aware of what the Krypton and cryptic stuff is, there's a lot of videos out there kind of explaining more so how it works, but I'll give you a kind of a quick rundown. So cryptic and clown are allelic. They're recessives, kind of in the same way that like toffee and albino or candy albino type stuff is allelic with each other. If you get like a toffee and albino together, you get toffinos, which is technically a het toffee and a het albino together to make the toffinos. This works in the same way. So basically a Krypton is Het Cryptic and Het Clown in the same animal. So it makes a visual form that looks like this, and this is a Krypton. Now the thing with Kryptons and Cryptics is this is exactly what a Cryptic looks like as well, a pastel Cryptic in this example. But Cryptic would just be Het Cryptic, and that makes a visual Cryptic. Being that this is possibly a Krypton, what probably happened for the breeding, and I believe this is what Garrick had said, I got her from Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constructor Designs, is that if, so basically if he had a Cryptic and he bred a Krypton to her, because a Krypton is Het Clown and Het Cryptic, one of those two is going to pass over to the babies. Now if it was a Cryptic that he bred this to, or even a Het Cryptic, and it looks like this, it could either be that the Het Cryptic part passed over to this, or the Het Clown part passed over to this. Now in order for me to prove out whether she's Cryptic or Krypton, if I take a visual clown and breed this to her, and let's say I get all Kryptons, okay, there's a chance that maybe at that point, maybe she just didn't produce a clown that year. Breed it again. If I keep getting Kryptons out of her, then that's what it looks like. Then basically it would be Cryptic. But if I get clowns from her, that means that this is a Krypton, because if she's Het Clown and Het Cryptic, I breed a clown to her, then I would definitely get clowns. And then I would also still get Kryptons as well, because obviously this has Het Cryptic in it in one form or another. So whether it's just a single dose with the Het Clown or a double dose to make it a full-on Cryptic, that's what this thing does. So a big factor that you'll see is the head patterning. Really, really wicked cool head patterning that you see in the Cryptic stuff. And then also almost like a puzzle-like patterning. Not quite puzzle, but kind of like a neat jagged kind of back stripe. So it's not really a full back stripe, but it's just kind of as a jagged look to it, kind of. And then again, the head patterning is the biggest part into that whole thing. So just a really, really cool project, really cool animal. Desert Ghost Kryptons and Desert Ghost Cryptics are really awesome. A lot of Desert Ghost stuff is actually hiding the Cryptic gene. That's kind of where it kind of originated, the bells. Had a lot of really cool stuff in their projects from a long time ago, and people that had kind of gotten into some of their clown stuff or Desert Ghost stuff, this gene kind of just started popping up, and yeah, pretty cool. I've heard of a lot of breeders who all of a sudden it popped up in their collection. Some of them were calling it different names and stuff, and then once it all kind of came out in the open, the Cryptic name was kind of settled on. So really cool. Really glad to have this girl in the collection. It's a really great looking animal. Hopefully I didn't confuse anybody with my explanation of Cryptic and Krypton. Like I said, there's a lot more detailed videos out there with people. I think Justin, Garrick, a whole bunch of people have videos out there kind of explaining how the Krypton and Cryptic stuff works. But again, it's the same thing kind of as like the toffee and albino type stuff. So if you're familiar with that, it works very similar to that. Actually, it works exactly the same as that. But yeah, awesome stuff. Pastel Krypton or Cryptic female. Alright, this right here is a Lemon Blast 100% double het Desert Ghost Clown female. And she also came from Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constructor Designs. But she also kind of came from me, technically. The animals that Garrick produced this with were ones that he had gotten from me that I had produced. So kind of a nice way for this thing to come back full circle and be in my collection is pretty cool. And so the pairing was a pinstripe Desert Ghost that I had produced. Actually, it was the first Desert Ghost I had ever produced here at Hissy Reptiles. So it was a pinstripe Desert Ghost female. That was the mom. And he had gotten that snake from me. And then a year or two later, I produced a Pastel Clown 100% Het Desert Ghost, and that was the father. And that thing is also possible head hypo, so there's a slight, very small chance this thing might be possible head hypo, but not really going to bank on it, not really even going to really call it that. Back in my mind, basically, but we'll see maybe in future breedings if I decide to put some hypo stuff into this this breeding and everything when she's up to size. But really excited to have her in this whole thing. Obviously, Desert Ghost Clown stuff is just off the charts awesome, and never hurts to have another female that can produce Desert Ghost Clown stuff. So, and being that this right here is a Lemon Blast, the Lemon Blast Clown stuff is pretty cool, but Desert Ghost versions, if they haven't been made already, I'd imagine it'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'm sure somebody's already working on it, or will be making it soon. Just realized there's a angry face right here. Sad or angry face. But yeah, visually, just a Lemon Blast, but hidden behind just being a Lemon Blast, there's a whole bunch of power in this animal. So really, really excited to have this girl growing up and getting her into the DG Clown project here at Hissy Fit Reptiles. And kind of a good way to welcome her home. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that update. Some really cool stuff going on here, some new additions, as well as some awesome females that are ready to rock and roll and building those follicles, getting ready to lay some awesome eggs, hopefully. Hopefully we get some nice fertile eggs and not, any slugs and stuff like that. So, knock on wood, because in the past I have had female slug out, so you never know. You can't count your chickens before they hatch, right? So anyways, giveaway time. So this is what I'll be doing some giveaways with. So basically, storefrontier.com/hissyfitreptiles. I have all of my apparel on there. I have the link below, so all you do is go on the link below, and actually the link is on the bottom of every video since I've had the store, and then also on my website as well. You can get the link on there, and you can go on there and see. You can pick any items that are on there. This is a example of one of the t-shirts. So it has the Hissy Fit Reptiles logo on the front, Morph the World in the back, and yeah, really cool stuff here. So I have hoodies, I have tank tops and girls shirts and boys shirts and kids shirts and whatever you like. You get to pick any one item from the store, and that'll be shipped out to you. And then I will also be shipping out the swag pack, which includes stickers, magnet, beer coaster, and then also along with the shirt I will be sending you a can koozie. So you'll have the Hissy Fit Reptiles can koozie, so for those nice warm summer days coming up, you'll be able to put your cold beverage in there, have a nice Hissy Fit Reptile can koozie to go along with everything. So yeah, I will be doing that giveaway on May 2nd on the live stream. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everything. I will be doing some more updates on stuff. I'll be showing you guys as eggs start hatching. Well, I guess first as eggs start being laid, and then as they start hatching, I'll be doing all the video stuff for every clutch that I have coming up this season. So you'll see every baby coming through Hissy Fit Reptiles, what's going to be available, what's being kept, and all that other kind of good stuff. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. And until next time, these have been Reptiles Remixed.